So you asked me, what's your least favorite thing about photography?
When I invite people to come to my shoot and they break my gear. You're good, you're good.
Yeah.
We'll see if I leave that in. I'm gonna let them get out of your background. Oh, has my timer started? Hey, it's Jason and welcome back. I've got all these extra awesome people today. So I've got Bryan over here. He's gonna be my other photographer. I've got Victoria, who you've seen video of before. I'll get it linked throughout the video. And Miss Drina, my ever fantastic muse that I work with all the time. What we're doing today is, this was going to be like a 3 photographers, 1 model shoot. That changed. Then it was gonna be a 3 photographers, 2 model shoot. And then we had one more change this morning and now it's a 2 photographers, 2 model shoot. And so really all it is gonna be, I'm gonna shoot with Drina for about 10 minutes, then Bryan's gonna do the same thing. And again, there's no challenge, there's no time constraint. Granted, we're gonna try to keep it to about 10 minutes each, and then we're gonna swap. And I'll shoot with Victoria, he'll shoot with Victoria. Then we're gonna pick different location. We're gonna change outfits. Well, they're gonna change outfits, and then—
I wanted to change outfits.
Yeah, I'll just take off my jacket. And we're just gonna go from there. So y'all ready to go? All right, fantastic. Bryan is a Canon user also, but he's also got Westcott lighting, which he said I can try, so I might try that out. And of course, I'm using Godox stuff, but I just love the fact that he's a Canon guy. So, ready to go, let's do it.
Oh, you got that money.
So yes, I'm using Old Faithful here, my 85. I've actually got my Freewell ND filter on. Even though it's gloomy, I'm gonna pop light. I don't actually need it. It's like very overcast, even light all day, but I don't need it, but I'm gonna use it because I think lighting when you shoot is fantastic. So I'm gonna come out here and just get a couple exposure shots and then we're good to go. Beautiful. What about a little pull away? Yeah. Good. Let's go in the middle. Gorgeous. 1, 2, 3.
So shooting in the city, there's always all kinds of things, disruptions, if you will. How do you deal with all of that? Other people who don't know how to deal with those things in the city. What are some of those biggest issues? Your solutions to them?
Stay right there. I'm gonna get like a mid-thigh up. A little bit more twist away. Yeah, right there. I realize that I take up a lot of space. My cart, my flash, all of that. I try to be as inconspicuous as possible, which is almost impossible. But I also try to just know that I'm in everybody's way. So I just try to be as respectful as I can be with.
So what are some key elements you're always looking for in some of your shots?
Key elements. I like the pole. The pole leads right to her. I'm constantly looking for lines leading to my models. I'm looking for stuff that's distracting. Right now, I've got this pole sticking out of the back of her head, but the lens is fast enough to where I don't get that pole. It's blurred out. I'm looking for distracting hairs. I'm looking for stuff in her clothes out of place. Like this, if it's flipped over or whatever, maybe it looks a little bit weird. I noticed her boot was flipped over. It's funny because when I started doing this 4 or 5 years ago, I didn't notice a lot of those details. So Bryan, as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, he's using Westcott. He's got the FJ400. Oh, and the FJ800. That's new, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just released.
800 watts. So he's already better than me. He's popping 2 lights. Why are you using 2 lights?
So one of them, this will be the key light, just to get the main key, right? So the second one I want to bring as the main, or the key light, the rim light, and then light up the side. Especially right now because there's no sun. I'm like,
we'll just fake it.
Yeah. Just to get that beautiful pop in there. So
that rim light is really, it's a good way to separate. your subject from the background. It just gives a really nice looking appearance. And so that's basically what Bryan's doing, is he's setting up 2 lights. And that second one is for that rim. And then he's got the big 800 for his key light. So Bryan, tell me about your gear.
So I got the R6 because I'm cheap. And it gets the job done.
The R6 or the Mark II?
No, just the first one. Again, I'm cheap, so no one's complained yet.
You mean to tell me none of your clients ever ask you what camera you're shooting them with?
Yeah, no, they don't care. I've always enjoyed things that have to do with cameras, and my mom's always gotten me things that take pictures. All that cheap stuff that you would like plug into your computer and then see all the digital files and all that stuff. So, and then finally in 2020, I was like, we're gonna do this. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And I love the jazz in the background. 1, 2, 3.
So Bryan, what lens you have on?
I've got the Sigma 24-70 EF version. Because again, cheap.
So he's using the 24-70 adapted. Tamron, you said Sigma, right?
Yes, sir.
I love Sigma lenses. I wish Sigma would come out with some RF glass.
Oh yeah. Is this what we're cooking so far?
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah,
She likes it. All right, so Victoria, I'll have you pretty much just standing right here in the middle of this pathway.
So what'd you like about this spot? Because as soon as I saw it, I liked it too. I just want to hear your thoughts.
Well, so her outfit just matches with this whole vibe here, and I like to shoot a little more underexposed.
I like it too. You've got all this green, and then you've got her in the black and white, and I think it's fantastic.
A great contrast there. And then, yes. It's like you read my mind, Victoria.
Hey, that's the sign of a good model. I truly believe is when they can just adapt to what you're doing. I love that.
1, 2, 3.
So if you had to stick with one focal point, focal length, the rest of your life, what would it be?
Maybe a 50 or 85, 50, 50. Yeah. I'm gonna put it at 50 just because I said that now.
I asked that because you're using a zoom.
Yeah. Also because I left the rest of the lenses back that way and I'm not gonna run back. And then last one right here, Victoria. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna make sure everything looks good first. Still no cars. Perfect. Okay, here we go. So you're gonna take the step and then I'm gonna flash it right as you're taking that. All right, at least we're gonna try. Yeah, like looking about right here at the corner here, just so I can get those catch lights in the eye. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
cute.
We did it.
That's so cute.
There you go.
All right, now we'll go down to the next spot. Wait.
Bryan, what keeps you coming back to photography? Like, what keeps you going with it?
I think it's just always been that love for it. Even in my time of absence, of walking away from it for about a year, just getting that kind of break and release a little bit, and coming back and seeing the possibilities, seeing the things that I could make, and just the art form of it, and liking the creativity of it. And then if you can look like right here at this corner. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, so looking at the time. All right, last minute. Right here in the center, total just boss move, whichever one comes to mind.
So what are you asked me, what are you looking for and
What was that? Oh yeah, 100%.
what are you looking for in this set of shots right here? Like what brought you to the steps? What are you thinking?
I like these lines right here. These leading lines right here, just the layers of steps, and then the outfit she's wearing makes it work. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Thoughts?
Yes.
Perfect. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So on the podcast, you mentioned that you don't really get burnt out, but you did also mention that.
Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm listening. Let's pull the hair. Let's pull the hair off the front and over to the back shoulder. Yeah.
So you did also mention that you were trying to get away from photography, though, but it somehow kept bringing you back in. Why did you try to leave?
I sucked. That's the truth of it. Is I really wasn't good. It was more so when I was first starting out, and I didn't know what I was doing. I literally deployed, came back from Afghanistan, and got a DSLR and thought I was a photographer, and then just opened that shoulder. Yeah. So like terminology, I didn't know anything. I really had no clue what I was doing. Those are gorgeous. So for like 2 years, I had a camera, I had no skill, no clients, because, you know, nobody wanted to work with me. My work wasn't that good. I actually, when I retired from the Air Force, I started like, what I say is flipping computers. I was flipping Apple computers. And it was then that I kind of actually learned, and I did a great job with it. I learned what the grind was. I learned what I actually needed to do to make a business work. Because before then I didn't have a clue, and it was like doing stuff daily, every day, working towards a specific goal. And I just wasn't getting that with the photography. And then, you know, little things just started kind of creeping back in. It took me a long time to understand my failures in order to find success, honestly. Like without honestly understanding the role of the hustle, I was just missing out with the photography side. And once I figured that out, I was actually able to kind of put that into play. I know it's a long answer. Like I think I answered the whole thing in 10 minutes. And my daughter is the other reason. I'm cheap, but still coming forward. But yeah, we're out right there. I'm cheap. My daughter wanted senior photos, prom photos. And so I knew enough about photography at that point. Like this is like 2017. I knew enough now where to look. Can we do a squat? I think I've got about 30 seconds to a minute left. And I actually like that foot out if we can go out with it.
What are your favorite poses?
Squats are always one of my favorites. I'll actually show it here in just a second. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're gonna show my favorite pose. So it's still a squat. We're gonna come down. It's a skirt, right? Shorts? So come this way, other way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. But let's see, can you roll the ankle? There we go, there we go. I like it, it shows flexibility, good. Strength, and it's got tons of triangles.
Oh yeah.
I like that a lot, love that one, yeah. Yeah. Favorite poses, because I shoot predominantly with women, is like strong woman poses. Right. You know, again, the superhero, but anything that shows confidence. Right. And that's probably why I typically shoot like ladies lower, because it makes them more powerful. Right.
Can we see that pose? No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love the look off, the look out, you know, that type of stuff. Anything in here, yeah.
Maybe we should open up models.
Right?
Those are skills I've obtained. Years and years of practice. All right, I've got my timer started already Oh yeah, that's fantastic. You got one little piece of lint right there. Yes, oh, this is fantastic. My favorite shot already. 1, 2, 3. Gorgeous, 2 and 3. And the cool thing is again, when you're shooting poses, it doesn't have to be that one shot just from that pose. You can work around and create off of that pose. Your model can actually change her pose and you can just create similar looks from one pose. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. 2, 3. Gorgeous. Pop it back up. So let's see. Yeah.
I think this is going to be an hour video.
Dude, this is definitely going to be long. I know that. Oh, gorgeous. Eyes right here. Just the eyes. Chin down just a tiny bit. Beautiful. Got one little hair popping up on the top. There you go. Same look. 1, 2, 3. Got a blink. Last one and 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3. Play with the hair. Yeah, right there. 1, 2, 3. Look down and away. Yep. Eyes to the light. So Bryan put on the 135. 135 is probably one of the best piece of glasses that you can ever get.
Perfect.
Here's the problem with the 135. So he's literally, I'm gonna call that 50 feet away for those full body shots.
1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Beautiful. Right there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
And then you have to basically yell for people to hear you.
And then that hand in the pocket. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I am literally on the other end of this bridge. 3, 2. One, 2, 3. Perfect. Love it. Here we are, Drina. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now, if you can turn the other way.
All right, Bryan, what's your least favorite thing about photography?
My least favorite thing, 100%, the competitive gatekeeping, the unhealthy competitive gatekeepers.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay, so now something right here, leaning like this, looking towards like that green light right there. And then we do have these people that are showing up. We'll go to the time. So if you can do like leaning on this with your leg up. 1, 2, 3.
So besides the obvious of using a second light, what are some of the other benefits Like, do you find other benefits of using a second light?
So of course with the backlighting and then separation from the background, I think it also adds some good lighting to the shadows so they're not so dark. If you position the light in the right spot. So you could have it way too far back and the shadows are way too harsh. So squatting down, perfect.
Oh, pretty. Those are so good. Ooh.
So why are you having to have her go so far down?
Well, because Bryan, you stuck on your 135, so because everything is a challenge, and it's that competitive nature, I wanted to show my 135. So you might as well do it, right? You pull out the big guns, you got to show it. Okay.
I almost sold my 135 because I was like, I don't use it much.
Yeah, that's why I actually haven't bought the RF. I want it so bad, but I don't use it enough to justify the expense. Just test shots here, Victoria.
So you asked me, what's your least favorite thing about photography?
When I invite people to come to my shoot and they break my gear. You're good, you're good.
Yeah.
Let's see if I leave that in. I'm gonna let them get out of your background. Oh, has my timer started? I'm gonna do I'll do 7 minutes. All right, ma'am. Least favorite thing. Honestly, I think my least favorite thing is the business. I just want to shoot. I literally just want to shoot. And I probably could. I could probably, yes, love the pose. Just relax the fingers in the little, right in here. Yes, right there. And I've got one person behind you. I'm gonna let him get out of your shot. Photography is massively expensive. Like if you want good equipment, it's expensive. 1, 2, 3. Give me the, pretend there's something there. So yeah, look across, perfect. 2, 3. If I could shoot for free, I say this all the time, it probably pisses off photographers, I would do it. I hate the business side of it. I want people to enjoy my work, but the problem is, if you actually want to buy this kind of stuff, the gear, it's expensive. I don't need to price out my stuff, but I'm carrying around quite a bit of money in my camera bag. But I want my work to be good. I want my work to stand out, and it's not going to stand out if I'm using kit glass and, you know. I mean, that doesn't mean that I have to have the gear that I have. I could definitely do it with less expensive gear. But the truth is I actually am pretty good at what I'm doing, and I can get clients. I just wish I didn't have to do the business side of things. Like, even still, I try to make my wife do that stuff for me. What about, can you sit down and legs over that hang right there? And then just kind of a little look back to me? Yeah. But let's pull one knee up just a little bit higher than the other. Yeah, just kind of like that. I know it's uncomfortable.
Anything for the shot.
Anything for the shot. Gorgeous. So the business, that's my answer. Oh, those are fantastic. So that was way longer than I thought it would be. I can't imagine trying to do this with another photographer too, but anyway, I guarantee you're gonna get beautiful photos. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Bryan,
you.
thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
This probably is gonna be a long video. I'm gonna try to edit out some of the unneeded stuff, but all of my insight is very, very much needed. I'm just kidding. Bryan's insight is definitely more needed than mine, but thank you all so much for watching. If you've stayed, be sure to follow these two ladies on Instagram. If you haven't yet, find Bryan on Instagram. I'm gonna have all of their ads below. I just did a podcast with Bryan, so check him out if you're looking for like podcast type stuff.
Where can we find that podcast?
Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff.
Okay.
And I'll also get the name of the podcast listed here also.
Yes,
so
sir.
y'all be sure to go check that out. Photography related, or is it all things related?
Generally general related. So that's BS Podcast.
Okay, BS podcast. That's the greatest. The greatest. All you need is that BS podcast. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell for notifications for every time I post new videos. And let's see here. Until next time, keep shooting.